What's up YouTube? Carla Skeuse, founder of the Body Shop Method. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. Life's gotten crazy, all the things, I'm sure you can relate. But today we're gonna hit a standing class for bar. This class is propless. I'm not using anything, but you could absolutely level up. Ankle weights, hand weights, whatever you've got nearby, go ahead and grab it. Meet me standing when you're ready. Starting with our feet, parallel stance, clean 6, toes together, heels in. Take yourself in a tucked pelvis. We're gonna take pubic bone and zip it up towards our belly button. Relax your shoulders, hands can be wherever feels good. Let's bend, extend. Just finding a simple plie to start us off. Light grip on whatever you're using for support. If you don't need that support, all good. Good, ribs are tight, closing in. Core is connected, hold it, pulse. Knees tracking straight forward. Tiny little presses. Weight towards the heels, light through the toes. Good, we're gonna burn out the legs. 4, hold low, heels go. Lift, press. So finding a single releve, high up on the balls of the feet if this is your move. If you're modifying, keep your feet flat and continue with your pulses. You're still gonna work the quads. Good. 4 more, we squeeze and press. Holding up on 1, last press, little pulses down. Now see if you can sink a little deeper, and if not, wherever you need to be. Still wrapping in towards center with those heels and tucking the pelvis up. 4. Hold here, now you drop the right foot down, squeeze up, lift. Alternate the feet. Good. So as we move, see if you can really stabilize yourself here. Maybe a little bit of lift lower, but if possible, we're holding nice and loaded in that plie. Beautiful work. Holding, lifted, pulse plie, it's down. 1 inch lower. Beautiful. 8. Relax your shoulders. 4. Now hold low. Right leg presses, open, center, switch. So as we're opening out to the side, really mindful of what's happening, number 1, with your pelvis, keeping it square forward, and think about the movement coming from your glute. So squeeze to open, and then hug back to center. Good. You got 4, 3, 2, holding center, pause, we pulse it down. Hug your knees tight, re-zip that pelvis. Now remember, if it's too much up on releve, take the feet flat, continue to move. This is your workout, and I am so lucky to be part of it with you. 8, squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, hold low, both thighs, we press it back, squeeze. Starting to feel those quads working, right? I should say more than that. Feeling the quiver, feeling the burn, it's real. Keep that hug to center every time you squeeze your inner thighs tight together. 8, 4, 3, center, hold last round, let's pulse it down. Beautiful. Remember, knees are forward. Up on that releve, squeeze everything up. 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it low, we drop it right, lift, then the left. Remember, minimal lift and lower. Good. We're almost off releve. 4, 3, 2, both feet, we drop it down. Lift, good. 4 more, we squeeze those thighs. 3, 2, last 1, stretch the legs, we lift it up, plie, we're working right back down the ladder. Squeeze your glutes at the top for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Nice work. Let's do a quick little upper body set. Option, no hand weights if you're joining me. If you want to grab a set, feel free to reach for those. Relax your shoulders, draw your ribs in, soft knees, we squeeze it up, in. All right, so arms are at shoulder line, palms rotated towards the sky. Squeeze your elbows back and tight. Keep your shoulder blades plugged back and down. Good. Press and pull. Good. So every time the arms go out, squeeze your tricep and then consciously pull your elbows tight towards your ribs. Hold it open, little bend. Go down, press. So if you're new to my channel, I have a format called the Body Shop Method. Carla Skeuse on social media. Feel free to tag along. We got a big excitement launch coming soon. 6, 4, hold, press, go, pull, open. Notice that my elbows are soft down towards the floor. Good work. So really wide through those fingers, palms rotating up. Good. For 8, 6, second, pause off the shoulders, open wide, right here, go, squeeze it down, stretch. Good work. See if you get your elbows tight towards your rib cage, right towards that floating rib. Second, bend in, press, let's go, it's in, squeeze. So little tiny micro movements. You don't need to move too much to get those smaller muscles to burn out fast with repetitive movements. We're gonna add a flip of the wrist, holding second. Here we go, it's in. Good. Flipping the palms. Stretching through the arms. Palms to mat, then to sky. Good. 4, if you're using hand weights, you're feeling this, palms down, circles front. So I really like to keep my hands active. To me, that reminds me to stay strong. A little bit of mind to muscle. 4, back to your bend and flip right here. Let's go, in. So I'm feeling this with no hand weights. So if you are using them, props to you, no pun intended. At 4, we hold down again to the circles, go to the back, let's go, circle. Now think about the backs of your arms being the intention. Beautiful. 8, 6, 4, hold, close, we go in, just V, in, then V. So only opening to about a 45-degree angle. We are going to make this a little sharper, but get a feel for it. 4, 3, 2, double time, let's go. We go in, good. I can't help but bop, it's just my thing, kind of distracts me. 6, 4, stopping at that 45, right here we pause, go to second, go second to the V. Beautiful. Legs are burning even from just holding this intention in the movements. Should we continue with that double time speed? Same move, sharp, we press back, squeeze, getting into those pectorals. Little mind to muscle, little breath to body. 6, 4, second, hold, squeeze, we go press, then squeeze, good. If you got a mirror in front of you, check yourself out. I don't. I got nothing, it's better that way. Ready for that double time tempo, same move, we go. Squeeze and lift it, squeeze, push. Really flex that tricep on extension. Imagine you're slapping water with your palms. 4, 3, 90, hold, press. We go push, then pull. Right up above your head. Draw your elbows down, stop at shoulder line, 90 degrees. 4, 3, holding 90 little pulses. We lift up. Good work. For 8, 6, 4. Ready? We close with them. In, then press. Good. So see how tight you can get your forearms and wrists to touch as close as you can. Then press back to that 90. Beautiful. 4, 3, hold it here, 90, tightly pulse it up, right off your shoulder line. Head of the shoulder, feeling a little burn. 6, 4. Hold down, we stretch, squeeze, bicep curl, in and out. Thumbs towards you, pinkies towards me. 8. 6, squeeze your bicep, squeeze your tricep. Hold the bend, little pulses, up, up, up. Walk your elbows and forearms tighter together. How close can you get them? Maybe they touch. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it low, we stretch it out. Squeeze. See if you can connect your palms. See if you can get your elbows tight, this burns. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out those arms. That was spicy. Beautiful work. All right, lovies, we're finishing with another lower body sequence to get inner thighs, outer thighs, more quads, more glutes, all the things. Take your feet wide, second position. Toes wrapped out, heels turned in. Now, when we bend down, check in first that your knees are above your ankles. Stacked, beautifully stacked lines. We love that in a barre class. Zip the pelvis up, draw your ribs back together. We lift it up, down. All right, so different muscle focus here. We really want to get those inner thighs and the glutes working. So your form is yours, but I really want you to consciously check in to make sure there's enough space between your feet that when you bend into that plie, you're protecting those knees. If they're too tight together through your heels, you're gonna just feel discomfort that's not necessary. Conversely, if your feet are too far apart, it's gonna be way harder than it needs to be. Good. 4, 3, holding low, we pulse at the bottom, little push. 1 to 2 inches. Good. Stay with this speed, pulse. Heels in, really hug those inner thighs tight together. Good. 3, 2, full range, we squeeze and press, plie. When we're rising up to stretch, really pull your thighs up off your knees towards your hips so you feel your muscles engage. Squeeze the glutes tight together. Beautiful. You got 4, 3, 2, hold low, we pulse at the bottom. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold low. Now pause, shift, lift, lower, center. Shift, lift, lower, and shift your body weight. So pressing over that standing heel, rotating side to side. Shifting your body weight, releve, well, opposite than releve, really. Lifting up through the toes, pressing through sola foot. Good. Really ground down to center. Feeling the quads. Beautiful. Last one. Hold center, stretch, then bend. We squeeze it up, then down. Good. Can you sink a little bit deeper? Nice work. For 8, we pulse. In 6, 4, hold at the bottom, tiny pulses, let's go. So small. Bigger doesn't mean more, not always. Good, for 8. Breathe, 6, 4. We got our shift side to side again. It's kind of like a Skandasana if you know yoga. Push, press. Good, shift, push, then press. Really intentional. Body weight towards standing foot, peeling up through the arch of your foot on your moving leg, your stretched leg. Keep breathing. Your knee is going ahead of your ankle. It doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. It just means that you have to be mindful of the movement. So breathe into it. Make sure your knee is tracking directly over the center of the foot. Last one. Hold. Little pulses. Let's go. Lowest point right here. 1 inch deeper than you want to be. Breathe in. Be with that burn. It is so beautiful and it is change. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Walk your feet together. Shake out your legs again. Woo. Let's take a quick stretch together. Holding onto your bar or chair. Catch a foot behind you. Soften your knee towards the mat. Standing leg is gonna soften. See if you can draw your knees towards each other. Don't force it. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. You did so well. Quick and easy class. No props needed at all. And it burns, that's for sure. Let go of that foot. Cross it up and behind your standing leg. Stretch up and over to the side. Little side bend. Maybe turn chin to sky. Mobilize your neck. Release through center. Let's do our second side. Catch opposite foot. Heel towards butt. Knees together. Soften standing leg. So again, guys, totally check out my socials. Carla Skeuse. Big news, big things coming. I would love to share the journey with you. And I'll get back to posting YouTube videos on a more regular schedule. Soften foot to floor behind. Stretch up and out of your side body and maybe chin lifts to sky. You are done. Tell your friends about it. Like, share, subscribe. Meet me back on the mat soon, and I hope you have a beautiful day.